Okay, so government approves your food and the chemicals in your food. Okay, then you get sick because it's garbage and it doesn't belong in your body, even though they approved it. Then you go to the doctor. The doctor doesn't heal you of shit.
No,
All they
no.
do is give you a pill for freaking anything you go to the doctor for. They give you a pill, okay, which is approved by the FDA, by the government.
Right.
Why do you think it's the Food and Drug Administration? Because they kill you with the food and then they sell you the remedy. Okay. And it's not even a remedy.
I learned this when Annabelle was first born 11 years ago. I'm telling you, this is when I first thought exactly what you just said there, is because of the milk situation. She couldn't, she had acid reflux. We had to make her, well, I didn't, my ex made her formula every 2 days because she couldn't get formula from the store either. She wouldn't keep it in. And so she made it. And the formula from the stores were like terrible.
Trash. They have like the metal in them. They have metal
syrup or something. Yeah. It's really bad when you really look into it. It's actually really scary, like how many people use it. But so my ex would make it every 2 days, 14 different ingredients. One of those ingredients was raw milk. Now we lived in Arizona when she went out, and when my daughter was born, and you couldn't buy raw milk in the stores.
Yeah, it's illegal. It's freaking illegal.
Right. So we would have it trucked in like with this community into Arizona from California, because California you could actually get in the stores. It's just really expensive. We would pay $15 for a gallon of milk. But let me tell you something. Now, I was lactose intolerant. Growing up, I would drink milk, and my stomach would always hurt. I didn't know. Like my whole life, I had no idea.
I'm lactose intolerant. Me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea until actually I got married, and my ex was like, "Something's wrong with you. Like you gotta, And then I found out I was lactose intolerant, so I like stayed off of like milk and all that stuff. I still ate cheese because I was a Chicago guy. How can I not eat cheese?
Hey, gotta eat the cheese.
Got it, the cheese. And so but milk, I was like, oh man, I can't have cereal, and I love cereal, and whatever. I love milk. I play basketball and drink milk. That's how much I love milk. It was gross, but for everybody else, but for me, it was great. And I couldn't drink milk. So, but one day I was like, man, I got to try this. I got to try this raw milk. So I poured myself a big glass. I'm like, I don't care how, I'm going to be on the shitter for like 2 days. I chugged this thing. Totally fine.
Yeah.
Dude, I drank I had cereal every day. I was like, raw milk. I got fat because I was like, all the raw milk, but I felt so good. And I was like, what is going on? And that's when I looked into it and I was like, dude, we're screwed.
It's a scheme. It's a scheme, bro. Yeah. Okay. We are the product in America.
Oh yeah.
It's us.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
They give us jobs where we work for other people and make them money. Okay. Yeah. They give us just enough to experience a portion of the American dream. Okay. Yeah. They indebt you forever. You go to school to learn to be a worker in their system. They poison you with the food. And then they get rich off the medication they sell you.
Right.
And guess what? And the pharmaceutical companies are like freaking subsidized by the government. Like the government pays them to do this.
They can't lose.
It's unreal, bro. It's unreal. And I'm at this point in my life, if you buy it from a store, it's probably toxic.
Oh yeah.
Like it's it's that simple. Yeah. It's that simple. Right. Okay. We look at all of our ingredients now. If there's anything outside of like in my protein bar, my peanut butter chocolate protein bar, if there's anything outside of peanut butter, chocolate, salt,
right.
If there's anything else, I'm like, no, thank you. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't want that shit in me. I don't trust your ass. I don't care that it's FDA approved. I don't care about anything. Yeah. And listen, man, the cat's out of the bag. You think I'm like the smartest cat on the block? Right. No. Yeah. If I realize this stuff, there are millions of people that are waking up to this. Sure. They know their time is limited. They know that people are waking up to the truth. Okay. And they're trying to like get the last remnants of what they can out of this thing. Because they know it's also going to implode. Because when everybody reaches a limit and they're like, hey, we don't want anything to do with this anymore, and we want to hang you in the streets like they did Ceausescu in Romania, right? Best thing you could do is blow shit up before that happens. implode it so that people are hungry, desperate, maybe fighting amongst themselves. Hey, what a coincidence.
That's for sure.
You know? Blow it up. And guess what? Start over. And who's going to have the money to do so? The people that are still running the shit right now. Dude, it's textbook. It's textbook, bro. And it's so genius. It's so evil and diabolical and so genius, man. You think these guys are stupid? You think they're just like you think they're just tripping and landing on their feet like every freaking time, and they just get more and more and more and more powerful and successful and money? And no, these guys are the smartest, most narcissistic, and the most evil humans on the planet. That's why they're in these positions, is because they could do what it takes to get there. And in my opinion, probably possessed. So